a pretty restful night once I actually got to sleep. So I tend to just not sleep well at all, but once I got to sleep, stayed asleep. It was a wonderfully comfortable bed. Really like a softer bed that I'm used to, but absolutely loved it. Sat outside, watched the sunrise, didn't film it. I'll film it tomorrow though. And now it's time for breakfast. Pretty much just got ready and waited around till Roaring Forks opened for breakfast. For breakfast, I ended up kind of just getting, like, I didn't get a platter or anything just because I'm not all that hungry this morning, but do want to eat. So got some iced tea, and I got a kid's meal. So I got just kids Mickey waffles. Ta-da. Just the Mickey waffles there. Same type of waffles I had last night. And then some breakfast potatoes. And with the kids meals, I got two sides. So I picked for later a go-go squeeze, some applesauce, and some apple slices, as well as my beverage of choice was an apple juice. So I'll put those in the fridge and I'll keep those for later. And the waffles came with some syrup. I realized this morning when I was ordering breakfast that last night's dinner was actually a breakfast all day sort of thing. So if you come and you want the chicken and waffles, which were delicious by the way, you can get them any time of the day. So I'm going to eat this breakfast and then I'm going to finish getting ready, finish washing up. Then we're gonna head to the Magic Kingdom. Yay! Main Street time. I didn't film whenever I first got here because I got stopped by security to do a thorough search of my bag, which happens every single time I come. Also at airports, just random screening. Park's been open a little under an hour. So the windows on Main Street all say something. Various things that put a light on various people in the company who have helped make Magic Kingdom what it is, but I never noticed, I've never been back here long enough to notice. This is for voice lessons and singings, music and dance, and you can hear it coming out. So cool. So I'm gonna come in Uptown Jewelers a little later. I had to stop and look. How cute is this Tomorrowland dress? I'm gonna have to really talk myself out of buying it. Love it. They also have this dress as well for 101 Dalmatians with a cardigan that comes with it. It's pretty cute. And then some bolts of fabric just on display in the window. I love that tiki room one. And then they have the teacups. Love these displays. Okay, let's go look at the castle. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. I'm gonna come back for some pictures of it whenever the sun's not glaring. It's been 3 years since I've visited, and these were around the hub, and when they redid them, or they redid the hub, I was wondering where they put that. I like this fountain. It's gonna be nice pictures later, and then Pluto. We'll come back when the sun's not out so we can see things a little better. She is beautiful. So seeing pictures, honestly, I wasn't convinced that I would love her. But I mean, Cinderella's castle, I always love her, but she's gorgeous. I know that there is a lot to do in the Magic Kingdom, and this may sound like a lame first thing to do, but I'm gonna go ride the People Movers. So I stopped by to take a few selfies at the Purple Wall. And the view of the castle from here, I think, is definitely underrated. Very beautiful.
Open and close
This is
automatically.
legitimately I think, my favorite ride in the Magic Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, your quiet and carefree highway in the sky. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. You want to be sure to enjoy today while visiting this land of tomorrow.
Ooh, Tron's coming along.
The People Mover is the perfect vehicle for people watching. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know who you might see.
Oh, how beautiful is
And now, Tomorrowland Transit Authority proudly presents Progress City, Walt Disney's dream for an experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Progress City was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World. If your future includes shopping, then you'll want to visit Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy. At the Tomorrowland Speedway, put the pedal to the metal and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket. We're now entering one of the real wonders of our world, Space Mountain. Welcome back to Tomorrowland. Be sure to visit Space Mountain while you're here for an adventure that's out of this world. We're now approaching Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Inside this rotating theater, full families welcome you into their homes of yesterday and today, starting way back at the turn of the 20th century. First presented at the New York World's Fair, this legendary circular theater celebrates the progress that has made our lives better. Great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day.
Calling all Space Rangers, this is Buzz Lightyear. Report to your Star Cruiser and join me on this daring space mission against the evil Emperor's Harder.
As an honorary Space Ranger, you'll use your own personal laser cannon to save the entire galaxy. Thereafter at Monsters Incorporated, so drop in and join Mike Wazowski and all his pals at Monsters Incorporated Laugh Floor. Share the fun.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
As we approach the Tomorrowland Transit Authority station, our Grand Circle tour is coming to an end, but not to a stop, because this transportation system never stops.
So that was a lot faster than I remember it being. I don't know if they renovated it, like sped up the track sort of thing. There's still a lot more to do in Tomorrowland, but I'm gonna head to Fantasyland here all day. So just as soon. So I'm a childless adult at Disney, so just as soon be a childless adult at Disney riding Dumbo by myself. Why not? Oh, this is beautiful. I've never seen the inside. While I was waiting in line for Dumbo, the people in front of me were talking amongst themselves and said that things like really calmed down in Magic Kingdom yesterday around 5, so I'll come back and try to do Dwarf's Mine then. I'm gonna ride the Little Mermaid ride.
This is a great cake. And speaking of pounds, Ariel traded her zip for a pound of... Poor Ariel, in love with a human.
I do have a lunch reservation today at Skipper Canteen, Jungle Cruise Skipper Canteen, but it's not until 1:50, and that's about 3 hours-ish away, and I'm kind of getting hungry, so I'm gonna mobile order something. Maybe a Dole Whip? I don't know. I want a Dole Whip, but like I'm properly hungry, so let's see. We have Fantasyland in the background. I mean, that technically, we were just in Fantasyland. We've been in Fantasyland for a while, but like, you know, the old Fantasyland. I know it's not much of substance, but I'm getting a little warm, and it was actually really nice and cool. There was a nice cool breeze this morning, and there still is a coolish kind of like Gulf sort of breeze, even though there's no like Gulf around, but or like big body of water around, but getting a little warm, so I am going to head over to Aloha Isle. We'll walk through Fantasyland and Liberty Square and all that to get there, but yeah, so that'll be my first Magic Kingdom food. Man, they even did the back of the castle. Usually they don't decorate the back of the castle, but I guess they had to. I love this. This amazes me because they, until you get really close up, they do really look like cloth that's draped. Got it, and I'm looking for shade to sit down and eat this and kind of cool off. As I was taking a picture of this, as one does, in front of the sign, this family in front of me said, "Oh, it's just ice cream. Rude." Rude. The audacity of that. It is not just ice cream. It is manna from the heavens. Just ice cream. It's actually technically not ice cream at all. It's a non-dairy treat. Okay, but this Jungle Cruise Skipper merch is adorable. I really like the bag. But do I actually need another bag? $50. No, probably don't. I do like the cap as well. And the shirt. The magic band. I already have this. A friend of mine sent it over to me. Huge. So that Dole Whip definitely cooled me off. And I have this now. This self-cooling towel, so pretty good. Have about, it's almost 2 hours. I have about almost 2 hours to kill until my lunch reservation. So I'm gonna walk on over and ride the Haunted Mansion. Oh wait now, how could I forget about the Country Bear Jamboree? We're gonna stop there first.
Howdy, folks! Welcome to the one and only original Country Bear Jamboree, featuring the Mid-Americana, our musical heritage of the past. Seeking Sam, kid, friend, fire named Tennessee. Six playing on a banjo and a tapping with his feet. On a bang on the dish playing with a real old country beat.
She ain't pretty, but I ain't too. The things we like are the things we do.
Let me get out the way of the Tinkerbell cavalcade that's coming. enjoyed parades before. I kind of hope that they never get rid of the cavalcades and kind of like never have the parades again, because I like seeing that. I like just seeing the characters. So came back on Main Street to do some shopping. So the game plan is to do some shopping, go see if they can take me a little early for my lunch. If not, just stay and eat lunch, and then go resort hop, maybe go back to the pool, swim, things like that, and then come back in the evening when things have cooled off a little bit, and hopefully the crowds are gone. Well, I'm sorry too, because that's what I want to eat today. I want a Casey's hot dog. Place to be. Just saw the Dapper Dans. I couldn't think of their name. Just saw the Dapper Dans. Went to the restroom, and now we have the Winnie the Pooh characters. Oh my god, how cute! Finally made it to reservation time. Oh yeah, sure. And I am in love. So the Jungle Cruise is one of my all-time favorite rides. I'm gonna turn you around to see what dining hall I'm in. And those corny jokes started right as I was being sat at my table. So I ordered a glass of water, but I got a specialty drink that is non-alcoholic, and this is the Schweitzer Slush. It is a fruit juice slush with some boba balls, I think is how they are pronounced. Cheers. That is refreshing. And for my main dish, I got sustainable fish, not piranha, and it comes with some cassava fritters as well. I think my waitress said that this was, I'm sorry, my skipper said that this was swordfish. This is delicious. Some cassava. And the fritter. Has a kick to it. It's so tasty. So I'm done for now. In the Magic Kingdom, I'm gonna head back to the resort, cool off, kind of recharge my batteries, visit one or both of the pools at Wilderness Lodge, and come back to the Magic Kingdom tonight, probably around 6, maybe 7, to have dinner and ride a few more rides. Would you look at that view, the Grand Floridian. And since we're here, this is the dock at Wilderness Lodge. Ooh, I might come out here tomorrow morning with my coffee. So there's the lodge, or one of the portions of the lodge. Feels so good out here. The breeze is beautiful. The breeze feels so good. If anybody was wondering about like the size of the boat, that's the size. Let's zoom in. It's a good size. Alright, so the main pool looks really, really crowded. So there's a main pool that's open to whether you are staying at proper Wilderness Lodge or if you're staying at Copper Creek or Boulder Ridge or the cabins, the Cascade Cabins, the DVC portion. You can use this pool. However, there's another just DVC pool. I'm going to see if that one is a little less crowded. Just simply because when I go to a pool, I like to actually swim in the pool and not just like sunbathe. So we'll see. A few hours have passed, I've cooled off, and now I'm going to take the boat. Really liked the boat, actually. It was nice and calming. I'm going to try to sit outside on the boat this time. I'm going to head back to the Magic Kingdom. Honestly, I'm going to head back just how like yesterday I went to Disney Springs to eat Earlo sandwich. I'm heading back to the Magic Kingdom mainly to ride Carousel of Progress, because I realized whenever I got back to the room that I had not ridden it yet today. My last day of the trip, I plan on going back to Magic Kingdom again, just to kind of like, one, be able to say goodbye to the castle, but two, to knock things out. But yeah, Carousel of Progress is something that I just really want to do. And if, you know, if I do other things, that's great as well, but still really full from lunch. I realize now I never said how I liked the lunch. It was so delicious, kind of spicy though. It was really flavorful, but it was pretty much coated with black pepper on one side, specifically the fish, and that's just, it was a lot with the black pepper. So it was good though. Would definitely get it again. The slush was delicious as well. Would definitely recommend Skipper Canteen. Recommend the sustainable fish / not piranha. Oh my gosh, my besties. I didn't think I'd get to see them today. Oh gosh. Playing peekaboo with a little baby. In my next life, I want to come back as a Disney duck. It truly lives the best life. I promised this morning that once the sun kind of went down or went behind the castle, we'd get a better picture of what it looks like from the front. And now I showed you the back. I don't think I've ever been this close to the castle before, except when I was actually working here. Whoa. Good job for the 50th, Disney. Much better than the 25th for the birthday cake. Carousel of Progress was beautiful. Decided to watch it on my own and not film it. I'm not exactly sure if we're allowed to film it. Some people were, but there's a lot of copyright music in there, so really didn't want to get that copyright strike. There is not a big crowd, so I'm going to try to ride some Fantasyland rides. So It's a Small World was the last ride of my first official full park day. The people behind me were super cute. They kept guessing the countries that we were passing through, but like incorrectly guessing them so that their kids could look for clues to say what the real country was. It was adorable. Decided on a cap. Actually went with the minimalistic Mickey. Ooh, minimalistic Mickey right here. So I'm gonna head back to the resort and just order in some food. One of my friends recommended a few of the burgers, so I'm gonna give one of them a shot. Sorry I didn't show you my supper. Just came in the room. My intention was to actually go and sit out by the pool, but the sun like went down like really quickly. Really great supper. It was just the basic cheeseburger, fries, but I got another specialty dessert. This one, I figured I could not leave Wilderness Lodge because I'm checking out tomorrow to go to Saratoga. I could not leave Wilderness Lodge without trying a s'mores sort of dessert. So this is a marshmallow. Like, I think it's beautiful. Marshmallow, Mickey, and then this is supposed to be a caramel. The marshmallow here, it's so glittery. And then a graham cracker cake. So let's try it. Kind of gonna take this into parts. Ooh, it's very moussey. So okay, so let's do the graham cracker cake first. Now that has good flavor. Then the glittery marshmallow won't let me. Let's try the caramel mousse. My mistake. So it was a lot of explanation whenever I read it on the mobile app. This is just a chocolate mousse. So this marshmallow must be caramel. That's where the marshmallow comes in. Yeah, definitely. That's good. I said marshmallow. That's where the caramel comes in. That was really good. All right. So I'm going to cut through it. See if I can get all three flavors in one bite. Marshmallow was really hard to cut through. So here is not pretty or anything like that, but all of those flavors together. It's good. It tastes like a s'more. Tastes exactly like what it's supposed to be. I love s'mores. Really feel like I picked a winner with this dessert. So I'm going to finish eating this. I'm going to watch some TV, get ready for bed, head off to bed so that we can do this all over again tomorrow. So something that I like to do every day of a trip, specifically Disney trips, pretty much any trip I go on, is I like to say what my favorite thing was for, or like the best thing for the day. Forgot to do that yesterday. Pretty much yesterday, it was pretty much just getting to property. So today, I think my favorite thing, definitely seeing the castle because she was a beaut. So definitely seeing that in person. That is it for me today. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye!